Hey guys, welcome to number 6 of the Derby Career Live, and to start off this episode we are going to start off with a game against Middlesbrough in the league, and then we've got a massive game against Arsenal in the cup. That is going to be a huge game. The controller I'm using is actually kind of frustrating because I'm pressing like right on the D-pad and it's really hard to actually move it. The other one, the LB button's completely gone. This one, it only just works, so I may need to invest in a new controller pretty soon, but we are currently 4 points off the top of the table. Hopefully this controller doesn't kill me in this game with me like trying to change work rates or anything. So let's go advance up to that Middlesbrough game. Maybe I could have done some stuff in between them, but there's not much you can really do. I've done a lot of the contracts. We're just waiting on the scout to come back because we did actually help a scout report in the last episode. I don't know if I can have a quick look at that on my youth staff, then go there. You can recall him, but I reckon this guy will bring back some pretty good players. As long as they're nearly 60 rated, then you can make quite good money off them. So let's go into this game against Middlesbrough now. I think they are, let's have a quick look where they are on the table. They're currently in the top 6 as well, so very big game for us, of course. But I kind of want to rest the team up for that Arsenal game, but at the same time, I think we do need to concentrate on the league and get promoted. But we've got plenty of time to do that, so I think we are going to save Darren Bent for the next game. I'm tempted to rest Hughes, though, for this game, and then play him in the Arsenal game. I reckon he'll do a lot better in that game. Maybe put Bryson in for this game, or maybe even Butterfield. I might just completely rest Hughes altogether. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rest Hughes altogether, put Butterfield into the first team lineup as well. I kind of want to put another player on, but I'm not too sure who. But I think if we make too many changes, there will be issues. So I think we'll just go for that lineup now, see how we do, and of course there will be a plenty strong enough squad to play against Arsenal. So into the game we go. It is at the iPro Stadium against Middlesbrough. I think we actually drew against them in real life. We are doing a lot better this season. A lot of people aren't liking Clement. I personally really like it because when we play against these bigger teams, we seem to be the better side. Like, we're not doing that badly. I know we're not scoring goals against these bigger teams, but he's only been a manager for like 3 months, so you've got to give him time. So here is our lineup. We've only made one change. It is Jacob Butterfield into the midfield for Will Hughes, just to rest him for that Arsenal game. I reckon in the other departments, like, I'll put Bent up front, maybe try out the young Dutch goalkeeper, and then maybe a new centre-back, maybe Shotton or something, in the defence. But here's the Middlesbrough lineup. They got Stuart Downing, Ledbetter, Clayton, Amborietta, Callas, Agazi from Milan. Very strong team. They've got some very good players. But of course, we are the top scoring team in the league with 20 goals, 3 more than Cardiff, and 6 more than Middlesbrough, who we are playing in today's game. So as long as we score more goals, then we're going to win the game. Russell. There we go, back in the net. Great goal from Johnny Russell. He is the wonder boy in this team, and it's so difficult, especially with Damari Gray on such good form. I don't know who to drop. In a way, I kind of want to drop Johnson, but as I said in the last episode, the amount of centre mids we've got, I don't think we can do that. So yeah, they're just Johnny Russell cutting inside, nobody putting in a tackle really, and then he gets his left foot on that and puts it in the back of the net. A beautiful, beautiful goal from a lovely little player who is Johnny Russell, and yeah, I can't wait to see how he grows in this career mode. Oh, that's a good ball to Johnny. Puts it inside. Can he do the same thing again? Penno. There we go, penalty for Johnny Russell. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to get a second goal as quick as possible. No booking for the defender. It wasn't exactly anything malicious. It was just a little tap on the shoulder. Johnny goes down. I kind of want to give it him just because he could get a hat-trick in this game. So I think I am going to give it to him. Here we go. I'm going to go bottom left. No, the keeper saved it. Oh, I knew as soon as he turned, I was like, oh, he's going to save that. Because if you go the right way this year, you tend to just save penalties, but there tends to be a lot more penalties at the same time. I've probably conceded at least 3 in one game and saved 2 and only conceded 1. So, yeah. And there we go, full-time whistle. Not the most exciting of games in the world, but we've got that game against Arsenal, so I wanted to rest up some of the bigger players like Ince and Hughes off the bench. Obviously, we didn't use him, so I think we'll have a nice fresh team for that game in the Cup. So we are going to go into the next game against Arsenal in the Capital One Cup in the round of 3. I'm not too sure if it tells you now. I think we need to win another couple of games to get to the round of 16. So there's still a little bit to go in this Cup. So let's see if we can beat a really big team. It is at home, so that's going to give us an advantage, obviously home advantage. But they've got Paul Pogba. You can just see there he's standing tall. and proud. And I think these are the changes I'm going to make. I'm going to make a really pacey front four in these guys. Ince down the middle, hopefully in the cam position. He can do a bit better. I know Damari Gray says he can play there, but I think Ince would be a bit better there. I think Gray's got a bit more pace and will do a lot better. I kind of want to rest Kolasinac, but at the same time, I feel like he could be quite important. I'm going to also put Dawkins onto the bench for Bryson. I don't think he'll be that important in this game because of his pace and stuff like that. I don't think he'll be that useful. Johnson will be a backup CDM, centre mid, and then these three will be my attacking options. I don't think Bryson will help us in this kind of game, so I think that's the lineup I'm going to go for. I'm really tempted to put Christie at right back though, just for that bit more height and strength, obviously. In terms of defending, very similar. I think I'm going to give it Christie just because he hasn't had that much game time, and hopefully he gets the confidence from this game. So it is Cup Day now. We are playing against Arsenal. It's a massive game. It's the biggest game so far in this series, obviously against one of the top four in the Premier League. It is going to be a massive test. Going to be interesting to see what lineup they've gone for. There's Mesut Ozil there, Danny Welbeck, they've got Walcott. It seems like a very good team. Santi Cazorla as well. We'll have to wait a moment to see what the lineup is. So here's our lineup for today. We've only made a couple of changes. Damari Gray, Christie and Darren Bent coming into the team. But it's still a very strong team. We should be able to get a good result, even though it is the Cup. I think we've upgraded in terms of striker. Winger, debatable. Here is the Arsenal lineup. They've gone for Petr Cech in goal. In the right back position, they've gone for Debuchy, Koscielny, Gabriel, Monreal, Ramsey, Pogba, Cazorla, Danny Welbeck, Walcott and Ozil. Really good team. Like, I don't know how I'm going to win this game, but let's go and see if we can. The question is, can we get the ball off Arsenal in the first 10 minutes? No, that's a goal straight away. Danny Welbeck. They've held the ball from kickoff. I said, can we get the ball from him in the first 10 minutes? No, we couldn't. We just literally could not get that ball off him. Really nice passing, and it's going to be a really tough game like that. You can't do anything against that. That's just 1-2. Nice bit of movement. Danny Welbeck getting into the right place and getting that goal. But at least we've got the ball now. No way has that gone in. This game. It's going to be so hard. This is literally the biggest test ever. Like Cazorla, nice pass into Pogba. Then we kind of get the tackle in with Thorne. And then it goes in the back of the net. So, yeah. Not too sure what I could do there either. And that's another goal 10 minutes later. There's... Oh my... I was going to say, there's Cazorla in the box. And there's Cazorla with the goal. Obviously 5-star weak foot. Can shoot with either foot again. Just passing movement. 1-2's little dinks through. And you just can't defend against this team. And if they're not contending for the title, I'll be very surprised. Because I think they're missing Cazorla. They're missing... obviously a few other players, so this isn't exactly their strongest team. No. There's another one. As you can see in the top left, 7 shots for Arsenal, 4 have gone in. It's just not a good day, let's be honest. It's not been that good. We haven't been strong enough defensively, but it's a good test to know. But you can't really defend against this Arsenal play. It's so good. Quick passing play, Danny Welbeck, Walcott, so many pacey players that you just can't stop, and when you're passing at 100 miles an hour, it's not the easiest. It's a good ball in the box, and that's a decent save to be fair. I say that, and then Pogba's just there on the edge of the box to put it in the open net. A little bit annoying. There's 5-0, 20 minutes left now. I just want to get a goal. Is it Pogba or is it Joel Campbell? I think it's Joel Campbell. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, it's Joel Campbell. That's when you know you're bad. When Joel Campbell scores against you, when he's only played like a game in the last year, you know it's not been your day. Here we go, Tom Ince. Come on. Just get me a goal and then I'll be happy. Peno. I think we've got a penalty. Yes, we have. We've got a penalty here. Not too sure. That's Monreal taking him down in the box. But who takes it? Darren Bent. Probably who I'm going to give it to. And if we can score this goal, it'll be a nice little consolation. Just for something in the game, obviously. Go top right. There we go, we got that consolation goal. If we lost 5-1 is no better, but 5-0 is really bad. At least we got that goal. With Darren Bent, it's something. It means he's got a goal while playing. And there it is, full time, 5-1. Absolutely atrocious. But it's good to know that next season it's going to be really, really tough if we do get promoted, obviously, which I think we are more than likely going to get promoted. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame we're being knocked out of the Capital One Cup. When you look at Forest, they had like Oldham and stuff like that. Like, we could have had a lot easier result. But we're only 4 points off the top of the table, which is one bonus. Christie's happy that he got the game time. Maybe I should have played a little bit of a weaker team, but I kind of still felt like we could have done a lot better. But a few players that you guys have suggested is this Inachiako, or whatever his name is, from City. He's got 10 months left on his contract. Maybe we can pick him up really, really cheap in the next window. He'll be quite handy. Alex Pritchard, he's only got 10 months left in his contract. Would be quite a nice attacking midfielder to pick up. I believe there's some others. I think I've got them on my shortlist, so let's go over there, have a quick look, and then I think we'll end off the episode, because the amount of goals in that last game, that's at least 60, that's at least a minute there just to them goals. So Jordan Rhodes was another one you guys suggested. He's worth about 3 mil. Maybe we can do a swap deal with maybe Darren Bent or something. Wilfred Zaha, 6.5 million at the time that the guy suggested him. I don't think we had enough. I think we only had 25 grand a week in wages as well. Danny Calabos, he's on 10 months left in his contract. Very good ball control. Can play anywhere in the front three. Will be quite nice. Andre Martins. Now this is a guy I'm definitely going to look into. 10 months left on his contract, so it'd be worth maybe 2 mil, and that would be a really cracking signing. Another one is Hoga, 10 months left on his contract. Cracking stats, really good CDM, would be a good competition for Thorn. Bangora, I think that's how you say his name anyway. He's got blistering pace, nearly 95 in all the stats, and he's on 10 months left in his contract. A few of these players I will be looking to bring in January, and then a few maybe just on pre-contract signings. We'll have to see. This guy, he's a 5-star skiller, very nice pace and dribbling. Vilaba? I don't know, but anyway, 10 months left in his contract, very pacey, very good at dribbling. Would be quite nice in the Prem. Aziz, this guy I think is quite versatile. I think he can play in yeah, quite a few positions anyway, down the middle and the right mid position. Probably could play right back as well. Looking at his defensive stats, he's got about where are his defensive stats? He's got about 60 defending and 73 standing tackle. Norvelt as well, 10 months left. Can we pick him up in January? Butko is one of the guys you suggested, and of course Alamirovic, the goalkeeper. We really couldn't say that name, but anyway, those are the signings going to potentially look at in January. I feel we need probably another holding midfielder, because Thorn, he may be like a 73 by the time we get to a Prem, but I think we need at least a 76, because you look at the teams like Leicester, they brought in Cambiasso, that helped them survive relegation. This season they've got Inler, so yeah, looking at the team, I think we'll definitely look into bringing another centre-back in January, and I don't know, maybe another striker, because we are getting plenty of goals at the moment, there's no doubt about that, but defensively I think we need to work on that a lot more. And yeah, we're currently top goal scorers. We do need to concede a lot less. We've conceded double the goals of Reading, but we're only 4 points away from them, so I'm going to have a look and see who we've got in the next episode. We have got Cardiff to kick it off, then we've got Bristol City, then we've got Reading. That'll be a big game. I think in the next few episodes I'm going to increase the amount of games we play to maybe 4, so at the moment I'm only playing like 2 or 3 games depending on how important they are and stuff like that. So unfortunately we're going to have to end off the episode here, but the next one should be quite good. Cardiff, Bristol City, Reading and Birmingham. Then we've got QPR, Leeds, Brighton. Then we've got probably another episode here, then another episode, and then we'll have the January transfer window, so it's not too long. So if you want to suggest any players, make sure you do leave a comment. If we could smash over 35 likes, I'm really enjoying this series. It's a really, really fun series, and I don't think Darren Bent's injured. He did get an injury in the last game. No, it didn't, so that's really good to see. He's all fit and well for the next game against Cardiff. Might be looking to involve some other players if we've got low fitness. Maybe Ince needs resting up, but we'll have to wait till next episode. So if we could smash over 35 likes, that'll be absolutely fantastic. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and see you soon. Bye. Right, you look like another